In order to finally detach from people, you need to finally admit whatever you've done up to this point has been wrong and not worked. That doesn't make you a bad person. Doesn't make you a loser or an idiot. It just hasn't worked. Okay, cool. Take the self-awareness and the L and recognize and realize that you just were never shown how to properly build boundaries, how to implement and stay with those boundaries and become a new person as a result. You do those things, and the things I'm going to highlight in this video, you'll finally detach. And I don't give a shit who these people are, friends, family, lovers, acquaintances, whoever. It works on everyone. And if you're tired of the lies, the fake people, the bullshit and the nonsense, you need to join my community, the No Bullshit Society, where we say things as it is, we discuss truths, we celebrate each other's wins, have weekly live calls, there's courses and everything, and you'll get a shitload of value. So join now, the link's in the description and the pinned comment down below. It's hard to detach when, like I said, no one's shown you how to do it. But also, you might have watched countless videos on YouTube, you might have read books, but you're too much of a coward to actually implement even a micro boundary. And a micro boundary is literally saying the word no. It's like the smallest, tiniest thing you can do. Literally, no, sorry, I can't make it. No, sorry, I can't engage right now. No, sorry, I'm not going to do what you ask of me. But when you go grander, you block, delete, you move countries, you move halfway across the world, that's a different story. That's one hell of a boundary. When you get a restraining order as well, hey, that's a huge boundary. And it's sad because you were raised to be a people pleaser. And it's okay because I was as well. That's why I understand it. I've been on both sides of the coin. I've been the people pleaser. I've been the beg friend. I've been the guy that did everything and bent over backwards for others and hoping and expecting people to love me, respect me more, treat me better. The only thing that actually happened to me was I got badly burnt. I got scammed. I got betrayed. I got cheated on. I got screwed over. I got lied to and humiliated. There comes a point in every person's life when they need to make a decision. Do I put up with this shit and this nonsense any longer, or do I finally break free? Another very sneaky tactic that you've tried to implement and failed miserably, I've been there myself, I'm basically describing myself at the same time, so please don't take it too personally, is you're hoping and praying they're going to be the ones that are going to end things. If it's a relationship, you're begging and praying and pleading, oh please, hopefully this is the day they're going to break up, hopefully this is the day they leave me once and for all. And maybe you push them in arguments, you fight back, you get nasty, you get personal, you're hoping it's going to fall apart, but it doesn't. If you're in a relationship with a toxic person, a narcissist for example, they'll hoover you back in and you're in purgatory, you're in hell because nothing gets resolved. With family as well, they gaslight you, they drip feed you a little bit of juicy nuggets and sweetness and kindness to think, oh, they've changed finally, oh, they finally got it, oh, they're finally going to treat me with respect. And then at Thanksgiving or Christmas, they treat you like absolute garbage. Nothing's changed. They get worse as they get older. To finally detach and break free, you need to take every tiny piece of advice I'm going to give you now seriously. You need to make a solemn vow that this is it. Enough is enough. I am not going back. That's the end of my family. That's the end of this relationship. That's the end of this friendship. Not so you can be alone and miserable for the rest of your life, but so you can be free. And then you can attract the right people in your life. Oh, but what about my family? Family's just a title. Make your own family. You and a dog or a cat can be a family. Oh, but what about friends? My God, friends come and go. I'm almost 40. The amount of friends that have come and gone like a fart in the wind in my life, I've lost count. And the friends I've got now are the best I've ever had in my life. Well, what about relationships? What if I'm single forever? I don't deal in absolutes. If you are a moron and you are a black pillar and a doomer, you will be single forever. Because you're unattractive, you're giving up, you're waving the white flag, and you're pathetic. But if you have a pair of cojones on you and you want to do the work, you want to heal and recover, you will naturally attract somebody else and maybe discuss your traumas, your toxic relationships and bond on that and find the best love of your life. Don't deal in absolutes. Don't pussyfoot around. Whatever you've done up until this point has not worked. So it's time to cut the fluff, Cut the bullshit and say it how it is if you want to successfully detach. Otherwise, please carry on making your life miserable. Just watch this casually, say this guy's rude, negative, whatever, and go round and round in circles. It's got you nowhere. It's time for change. So the first way you do this, cut off instant access. These people in your life have instant access, not because of them, because of you. Remember, you were never taught how to build a boundary. A boundary is a firm protection of your life, your health, spirituality, mental health, and so much more. But you engaging with these people, you being too forgiving, you gaslighting yourself and falling for their manipulation and bullshit, doesn't help things. They call, you answer. They knock, you open the door. They email, you respond straight away. That's instant access. And don't give me this bullshit of, I'm going to never speak to them again, because trust me, one message, one call, one knock at the door, it's swung open arms, and you buckle and fall to your knees instantly. Pathetic. Here's what you got to do. You got to block. And you don't block for a couple of days or else, you block permanently. Do not press that block button, the greatest button ever in terms of social media, WhatsApp, phones, etc., if you don't mean it. Look at it for as long as you have to, contemplate it, and say, am I adult enough to make this decision? And bloody hell, social media, unfollow, mute, send to spam, junk. If they reach out to you and can, whenever they want, however they want, you're never going to fully detach. I learned this the hard way. I was in a toxic relationship. I had to get out, but I didn't have a clue what I was doing at the time. I was a fool. And then when I left the first time, I didn't detach. Why? I didn't block. I didn't unfollow. I didn't mute. And toxic people have a very funny way of worming their way back in, hoovering you back. And I went back and took them back, despite saying I was done, for round 2 of the worst relationship dynamic ever. If they can reach out to you and contact you, because the second time I cut off completely. If they can get in touch, you're not detached. Simple as. The next piece of advice is a brutal one. Stop romanticizing the past. You are so weak-minded and foolish to see the past as this wonderful experience when it was full of trauma, crying, heartbreak, pain, suffering. You're romanticizing something that was shit. Why the hell would you do that? Why would you watch in your mind the shittest film ever that made you depressed and made you feel like crap? What are you focusing on? The looks, if it's a relationship? That one Christmas present masking all the trauma and abuse of an abusive family? That one joke you had in 12 years of friendship that was full of betrayal? We need to take our rose-tinted glasses off, see through the bullshit, and remember the lies, the cheating, the disrespect, where they made you feel so little, the letdowns, the flakiness, the betrayal, the scamming, and not look at our past like some highlight reel on Instagram. Nostalgia is a huge trap. You might hear a song or smell a scent that reminds you of them. But then what you got to do is remind yourself of the hell they put you through. Make a list on your phone, dictate it, do a video, and remind yourself of all the shit, because you're going to forget. Well, you already do, because you struggle to detach. You need to next detach from the outcome. The outcome is, don't wait for apologies, explanation, and certainly don't wait for closure. Based on your circumstances, the people in your life, the situation you're going through, they are so stupid and egotistical that you're not going to have this beautiful moment where you hug each other, say goodbye with tears in your eyes, thank them for the memories, and walk off into the horizon at sunset. Life is not a Hollywood movie or a Disney movie. Life is cruel, cold, bitter, unforgiving sometimes, especially when it comes to this. And the moment you stop expecting anything, you're finally free. Do not detach so they finally get it. They're never going to get it. Do not detach to try and change them. They're never going to change. Do not detach to play games. Grow up. Hence why you're still in this predicament. And lastly, as well as not being educated about boundaries, you were never most likely educated about standards. Standards are what you deserve, actually. You say you want to be treated better, but you involve yourself in drama and gossip. You say you want respect, but you don't respect yourself. You say you want a healthy relationship, but do you even have a healthy relationship with your own body, mind? Write down what you actually deserve. And every time you feel weak, compare the actions of those people to your list. They failed, not you. I remember saying to friends, to family, to ex-relationships, when I was raising my standards, the following: I will not allow you to speak to me that way. I don't agree in tardiness. I don't do flakiness. I don't want you to lie. I want you to tell the truth. I want you to be transparent. I want you to understand and listen how important this is. If none of those things were agreed to, if lines were crossed, and trust me, lines will get crossed, like they'll leap over them, they fail and they're out. And when you raise those standards, the standard of living, relationships and life moves to another stratosphere. Emotionally, you become mature for the first time in your life, irrespective of your age. Mentally, you have more clarity and peace to focus on other areas that need attention: your health, your body, your work, your career, your goals and aspirations. You'll have more time to focus on these things, finally, that have taken the back seat. And most importantly, you'll look at yourself in the mirror and be proud and share your story with the world, or a small group of people who will hear and say, they can do it. It sounds like exactly what I've been through. Shit, maybe I can do it as well. And that's why I founded the No Bullshit Society, a community of people who get these truths, who handle the brutal truths, who understand what's going on. Not the nonsense and the fluff, be positive, pray that everything's going to be okay, law of attraction shit. The real cold hard truth. That is how you detach. And you are not detaching to win them back or get them to change. You're detaching to move on and choose a different direction in your life. A better one, a healthier one, a happier one. I'm sorry I've had to give it to you straight because, like I said, whatever's been told to you so far has not worked. Whoever said it has failed you. I will not fail you. I will get through to you. If you have to watch this video 100 times, do so until the penny drops and the message sinks in. Cut off instant access. Don't romanticize the past. Detach from the outcome, the closure. It's never going to happen. And own your standards. Actually have standards. It's the easiest, simplest, most effective way to finally detach from people. Are you sick and tired of feeling stuck in life or being weighed down by endless struggles? Maybe you're exhausted from being walked all over, or tired of never having boundaries, or not saying no, walking away, or stuck in toxic cycles and situations. Well, imagine breaking free from all of that, feeling powerful and totally in control of your life. When you work with me, there's no BS, no fluff, just real, personal transformation. Now, you've seen my journey on YouTube. about the power of walking away from the wrong people, overcoming addiction, handling grief, empowering myself from being rock bottom. But this isn't about me. This is not my story. This is your story. Imagine having a life on your terms, having a healthier, better relationship, being able to overcome your struggles and actually be at peace and taste happiness, maybe for the first time ever in your life. Now, other coaches fail when it comes to getting real results because they offer you generic advice that is not catered to you. It's a one-size-fits-all program and it's a load of BS. But I'm different. I listen to you. I take notes. I ask the deep questions and personalize and cater to your needs to take you from where you are now to where you truly want to be. And it's a lot easier and simpler than you think. So here's what I want you to do. If you are genuinely serious about change and personal transformation, book a free discovery call right now down below. And also check out the testimonials from real people and real success stories of men and even women who've turned their lives around thanks to me. There are only limited spots available, to take advantage of this now. And it's only for serious people who are serious about change. So let's not delay. Let's not keep you where you are now, stuck in the same cycles, the same routines for another year. Let's work together and break free together and live life finally on your terms.